epic closeout performance by Doncic and the Mavs, and so it is set. Celtics, Mavericks, NBA Finals. Sure, that'll be a big discussion point today, but again, like, you can talk about whatever you want. Murray's going to lead off today. You don't want to talk about Doncic, but maybe the guy on the other side?
Yeah, so bitchy Celtics fans who don't like the fact that Mazz and I have said Anthony Edwards over Jason Tatum here in recent weeks.
How do you like him now?
Well, I actually think he gets a blah today about something else about him. It's not about the numbers and how he... You want to make the Jordan comparisons? Was he Jordan in that series? It wasn't a good series for him. But frankly, I don't really care about the numbers. I'm still, as of now, Edwards over Tatum. I love his intangibles, the balls, younger. I think the offensive game is going to improve. And frankly, I'm just not a Tatum guy, plain and simple. It's a balls thing or lack thereof. So fine. Like, I don't think I'm going to change there. But Edwards did something at the end of the game that I hated. And it made me feel like I wanted to crawl into my take bunker and just hide because you do get to blah about this one. I don't know if you saw this. He just went straight to the locker room. He pulled a LeBron. He didn't dap up anyone on the Mavs, even when he was on the podium after. Couldn't show Dallas any love. Couldn't be a gracious loser at all. That's bitchy LeBron type stuff that I hate. And that was the first time that I saw anything with Anthony Edwards, and I was like, perhaps I've been a bit wrong here. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. So you want to blah about him today with that? I'll take it. I'll gladly take it because that I did not like with Anthony Edwards at all.
Kyrie Irving, and it's not what I asked for. It's not what I wanted. I'm not as interested in Kyrie Irving's return as I would have been Anthony Edwards having a big Western Conference Finals, and he comes in here, and now it's Tatum versus Edwards for the face of the league. Like, that to me is a far more interesting story. That's what I was hoping for, and I would have sunk my teeth into that one with both barrels. So I did not ask for Kyrie. A lot of you did. So here we are. You got what you wanted. And now I'm going to have to invest in the Kyrie story. I'm looking forward to it. And I would say of all the things that interest me the most, honestly, is his level of self-control. That to me is, of all the facets of Kyrie Irving, that's the one that I am most curious of. Because, well, I mean, let me just give it to you like this. I think you people are going to be babies and probably cross the line in the stadium and kind of make fools of yourselves, or the country's going to look at you and go, "Oh, Boston," like I don't have any faith that you're going to behave yourself, or act like adults. So I know what you're going to do. I also think that Tatum and Brown and all the Celtics players who like, support, and believe in Kyrie are also going to do the right thing, meaning they're not going to go overboard in their support of Kyrie. They're not going to shush you on the floor if you boo him. They're not going to go on soliloquies of support after games, supporting him as a person and a man. They're going to play it pretty straight. Just because I think they're old enough now. They know the stakes of this thing. I know what the organization's probably going to tell them to do. And I think this is part of the maturity of Tatum and Brown, where they're going to say, you know what, this is about the basketball. This is about winning a championship. And so we're not going to get mixed up in any of this. So I think your players are actually going to be fine. I think you won't be, but I'm expecting that. What I don't know is, will Kyrie be able to contain himself? Will Kyrie be able to suck it up? And will he be able to keep it on the rails? That I don't know. I honestly don't know. I bet he won't. I bet you're going to get to him, that he's going to break down. He's not going to be able to keep it together. And it's going to impact the series. It's going to impact him. And it's still going to reflect poorly on you because the country's not going to take your side. But what's Kyrie going to do?
Good question.
Because he's in this place.
No, good question.
He's reached this higher level, this higher plane.
Oh, it's serenity now for Kyrie. Yeah.
Like, he's really feel like he's figured it out. I mean, he couldn't carry himself any better than he's carried himself.
I don't buy it for a second, by the way.
Me neither. I saw a crack last night that I'll get to later on in the show. But I think he's going to crack. But I don't know. Like, let's see. I think your players are going to be fine. Honestly, your players are not going to give me a story. You will, but I'm not. I'm expecting that. That's like low-hanging fruit. Babies. Can't help yourself. Kyrie, though, has he really reached the next level of consciousness? This is what I want to know.
Good question.
And can I just add, just selfishly, why I hate this matchup for the series? You're saying it's the Kyrie thing, which is going to be annoying. I want the Celtics to win. I do, and it'd be great to have a title here for the first time in a while. I want the Celtics to win. It's tough not to root for Luka. He's everything I love in an athlete. When he goes off like he did last night, and he MFs everyone in his orbit, fans, famous people, the other team, it's so awesome. That was so awesome last night. So it's tough for me because I wish it was Dallas and someone else or the Celtics and someone else. That's easy for me. This is it's a little tough because I love watching Luka when he goes off like that.
That was bird-like.
Stu?
I love Luka Doncic. He's one of my favorite non-Celtic players in the league. Rick Radzik, our program director, said by the end of this series, Celtics fans will hate Luka Doncic more than they hate Kyrie Irving. It's such a great point by Rick, our boss.
I agree with that, too.
Well, and you know what?
Yeah.
It'd be that would be much less aggravating.
Yeah.
You won't get, people won't bring up your history of race relations in the city.
Sure.
People won't bring up your history with Kyrie and your history with this. Like it eliminates that whole layer that's just going to aggravate people and get people in trouble. And Luka, you hating on Luka Doncic is a much easier thing, I think, for all of us. So go nuts on that one. Fine with me.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.